Chinese, Asian, are you Chinese, sweetheart? What style of Asian are you? Are you Chinese? Yeah, that's the main one. And what's your name? Sorry? Christine, absolutely, for sure, yeah. Absolutely. One of the big dynasties, I believe right after Ming, it was Christine. Where are your parents from? Guangzhou, so they speak Cantonese. Right, see, motherfuckers, you didn't know that shit, did you? They were like, oh, he's very good. I don't know what accent that was, but that's the one I went with, all right? And did you get a Chinese name too, Christine? Because there's no way two people from Guangzhou went, want to name her Christine. You know, there's no way they did that. There's just no way. What's your Chinese name? Sorry? Wang Hinten? Wang Hinten? So Wang is the family name, and then Hinten is your name. Oh, it's a good name. It's better than Christine. Wang Hinten. It's almost like a game show in China or something, you know what I mean? Like, can I get one clue? Looks like a potato. That's the Wang Hinten. Can I get another hint? No more hinting. It's good to see you, Christine. You should never have to go on an Ancestry website either, Christine. There's no information for you, there's no information for me. There should almost be like a filter that stops Chinese names from going in just to save you time, you know? Like it could detect the Chinese name, it'll be like X-I-U, and then a mirror just pops up. Bing! Hey, asshole. Take a closer look. Give me one possibility of something other than the obvious. Go ahead, I'll wait. Save your credit card info. Go to Alibaba.com. Type in promo code Wang Hinten. It's You just can't trust them. Listen, those websites ideally were designed for white Americans and black Americans. I see black people here. I don't know where you're from, because I'm in Germany. I don't know how they ended up here. What's your name, black guy? Sorry? Emmanuel. Where's your family from? Ghana. What day of the week are you? Sunday. Today. Is that Kwesi? Kwesi, I know my Kwesi, I am not your typical O'Bruni, okay? Do you know that guy behind you? Just checking. I mean, they were strategically placed, is all I'm saying. Let me see, go with the black guys over there. They just threw the black girl over there with a random guy, just sit over there. It's like, but my family's there. Don't worry, just sit over here. Sit Yeah, so you would never have to go on an Ancestry website. They're for black Americans, you know what I mean? Because black Americans don't know what they are either. But it's not even fair for black people when they go on an Ancestry website. You already know what the answer is going to be. Africa. I did not know this. Mother, I knew that before I came here. I need details. Downtown Africa? Hey, bitch, book a flight. We're going to downtown Africa. You seem bored as sir. I got to be honest with you. Your body language is like, oh, get off already. What's your name, buddy? Brian. Brian? Brian. And that's your lovely wife with you? And she's beige of some sorts, or some sort of color happening with your wife. I don't know if you're aware of it. What's your name, sweetheart? Annette. And what's your background? Puerto Rican. Oh, yeah. That's what happens, O'Brien. Be careful. Puerto Ricans, beautiful women, it's psychotic. Out of their minds. I've dated 3 Puerto Rican women in my life. 100% of them are batshit crazy. Like, Like, they take jealousy to a whole nother level that I didn't even know about, you know? Like, I was out to dinner with one of my Puerto Rican girlfriends, and she's like, who the fuck is that? Why does she keep asking what you want to eat? I'm like, it's the waitress. Well, tell that talk to me next time. Sir, you ready to order? How long have you been together, Brian?
20 years.
20 years. So you've gotten past the crazy. No, you're just too scared to leave. It happens. You have kids? Little Irish Puerto Ricans? Little? No?
My daughter's 30.
Oh, your daughter's 30. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, no, I did the math on that too. I was smart enough to go 20 and 30. That gives us 10. Depending on how long they dated for, I don't know, but I'm assuming something happened before. I think everybody needs to get that first marriage out of the way. Not you guys, the rest of us. You guys did it once. You did it right. You knew what you were doing. This generation, ADD like a, you know what I mean? Like, hey, would you marry me? But hold on, what the fuck is that? You know, like that's what happened to me. I like to say that I'm a free spirit. I just love women, and I can't, you know, I do, and that's how come I had another kid. I wasn't trying to have another kid. I was loving a woman, and I do bad things. I make poor decisions in life, but fuck it, we're here, you know. I'm gonna be 50 next year, and I'm gonna try and figure this whole thing out. I think maybe at 50 I'll try and become an adult, you know? I'll do the other half of life that way. I plan on checking out around 70, I think. 70 is a good time to check out, I think. Well, for me, it's like, you know, it's like nice, you know, you're not too fucked up. Your hip may be hurting, but that's about it, you know what I mean? Like, we really took a wrong turn down just now. I don't know what happened, but I really just made the audience go, oh, this is really morbid. I'm not gonna kill myself, I'm just saying, you know, Jesus. I mean, German and Japanese, like, that happened. Like, your mom's Japanese? Dad's Japanese, got game too, huh? Hey. Is he Japanese American or Japanese Japanese? Real Japanese, that's hardcore. Well, how did he meet your mom? After the war. Which one? World War II. Oh, so he grew up here then? No. He was a kid in Japan, and then how old was he when he moved to America? 30? Oh, he wasn't a kid. Oh yeah, you grew up in Japan. So he had an accent and everything. Did he teach you Japanese? No. They usually do that. They usually go, you must learn the Japanese culture. That bowing shit is real. You know that, right? Like, I have a really good friend, Yoshi. It's his real name. And he's from Osaka, Japan. And like that bowing shit, I go to tie my shoelace and he's like, oh, sorry. I love with him though. I stand beside him at the urinal when he's in the bathroom. I'm like, hey Yoshi, do you want to go out later or something? He goes, stop it, I'm pissing on my shoe. What's your name? Eric. Your mom named you. Did you get a Japanese name too? No. Shut the up. Your Japanese father didn't go, I want to name him Eric Hiroshi. And was your mom from Germany or is she from here? Germany. Oh, wow. Scheiße. And so did she have a German accent? Yes. And your dad had a Japanese accent? Oh man, I wish I could have heard the arguments in your house. Been amazing. You don't do anything. I come home, dishes everywhere. And I will not ever start doing the dishes. I want to move out of this house. There's a house up there that I like. In the hills. It is now 10 o'clock. I told you to be home at 9:99. My German friends were like, I don't like this. I don't like this anymore. I did Japanese too, don't worry. The Filipinos were upset. My dad's name was Eric, funny enough, so I can't question you. Has anybody here ever done Ancestry.com or 23andMe or anything like that? And who did it? You did it? You're fucking Indian. What are you doing? You're not even like a might be Indian. You're definitely fucking Indian. You know what I mean? Like, you double down on your Indianness. Listen, what's your name? Singh, that's your last name. What's your fucking name? What is it? Guru Sabik? The fuck, you make that shit up? Guru Sabik? How do you spell that shit? I got the G-U-R part. It's the Sabik that's got me fucked up. S-E-W-A-K. Gursawak. I've never fucking heard that name. Did your parents make that shit up? You really went on an Ancestry website? Here's the thing, Gur. I'm gonna call you Gur because the fucking Sawak is a lot. It's I don't think you can say it without moving your head. You know what I mean? Hey, go to Sawak. Try it. You can Sawak. Yeah. Here's the thing, those websites aren't for everybody, Gur, all right? There are certain people who will never ever have to go on an Ancestry website, and Indian people are one of those certain people. First of all, we probably programmed that website. We have an unfair advantage already. There's no information. When you're Indian, you don't need to be reminded. Listen, we know what the fuck we are. I don't know what you thought you were going to find out. What did you find out, Gur? That your name was made up? What else did you find out? They said first name, Gur Sawak, and they went, just a happy emoji. Then the guy replied, no, seriously. Did you just find out that you're 100% Indian? Partially British? Hey, Tony, you want to have a look? Now, I know that I would find out I'm partially British, but that's because my family was raped. Now, here's the difference. I'm not Russell Peters by fucking accident. Or I am actually by accident, actually. You can't trust those websites. Indian people will never have to go on an Ancestry website. Chinese people, are you Chinese, sweetheart? Yeah, I guessed. I don't know what gave it away. If you really think about it, Asian people just look like white people reading a menu. I'm gonna have the soup. What's your name, sweetheart? Sorry? Chow? Are you leaving? I thought you were saying bye. Chow, motherfucker, I'm out. Your name is Chow? Chow. Chow! Shawty! And that's a great name. See, you know what I appreciate about your name, Shao? Is that you kept it real. You didn't go with fucking Sharon or Stacy. You went with Shao. I'm fucking Shao, and I'm gonna remain Shao. Shao, you're right. And what's your family name? Same. So you're Shao Shao? Good news, Gursawak. You no longer have the most fucked up name in the house. It's Shao Shao over here. I go, my parents are from India. She goes, India. See, I knew India. I go, how did you know India? Because I'm brown? She goes, no, because the Indian people, you have a big eyes and long eyelash like a cow. I go, what the fuck? And she starts going, I go, what the fuck? And she looks at the other and she goes, oh no, India, Then they goes, ha ha ha. Wah, wah, wah. The whole fucking salon. Wah, 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 wah. I don't know what to do. I just tipped her and said, thank you, bye-bye. I couldn't get offended. Now every time I walk past that salon, I go, hey, ladies, and I just keep going. See, the problem is we live in extreme times now. Every part of our lives is extreme. You don't even realize it's extreme now, you know what I mean? Because we've been getting conditioned to be this way for the past 40-something years. Ella has no clue that her life is extreme because it's the only way you know it. It's normal to you. But your mom and I know that your generation's waiting for us to die so we can stop telling you about how fucking normal it was. We know it's extreme. You don't. That's why, you know. If you think about it, think about how fucked up they have us now. It doesn't matter who you are, what age you are, we're fucked up from whatever they've been doing to us. Think about what you react to versus what you should react to. Like, you'd be like, hey, did you hear there was a mass shooting in the States? And you're like, oh, that's fucking crazy. It's too bad. And then they'll be like, did you see the Johnny Depp trial? She shit on the bed. I'm like, no, there 18 people are dead. Yeah, but this bitch shit on a bed. That's fucking crazy. No, 18 people just got murdered. Yeah, but sitting on a bed? Like, that's how twisted we are. We don't react the right way to things anymore. And I was like, how did we get here? What brought us to this place? So I started researching it, right? And when I started researching, I realized there's way too many paths that got us to where we are now. So I could only focus on one road. So I chose porn. Now stay with me. Dennis, you're gonna love this. Dennis, porn in the 70s, I know your mom's very upset, but if you think he's not looking at it, Mom, you're out of your mind, all right? Because he's 14 in the internet age with, you know what I mean? Like, I was looking at porn at 12, and it was in magazines. Dennis, I jerked off to still pictures of women. And they weren't even, like, dirty. They were just like... When a woman has to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, she doesn't give a shit if you haven't slept in 4 years. If she gets waken up out of her sleep to pee, it's everybody's problem. She wakes up, didn't wake up and think it. She wakes up and says it out loud. Oh my God, I have to pee! And then she hurls the blankets off of her. Hurls them off. To the point where they fly right off of you and you're like, I'm freezing right now. And this beautiful, petite little woman leaps out of bed like a cat, but for some reason lands like a hippopotamus, just boom, boom. And then she goes and finds her tap shoes because she has to make as much noise on the way to the bathroom as possible. Then she grabs the bathroom door handle and she slips out of her hand, blah, blah, bang, bing, bang, and then she slams the door behind her. Then she goes into the bathroom and she lifts the toilet seat up, it slips out of her fingers, whack, loudest noise in the world. And then she sits down to pee. Now, ladies, when you sit down to pee in the middle of the night, can you just sit down and pee? Why do you have to sit down and go, oh? You ever heard a woman peeing in the middle of the night? The loudest thing you will ever hear in your life. It sounds, what are you, cutting concrete in there? And then when she's done, she goes to flush, but she fucks up the flush and does a half a flush or the whoosh, and then just do another flush. Now you have to sit through 2 flushes now. Then she goes, she goes back, and she goes to the sink to wash her hands. She knocks over a glass, and when she's done, she storms back to the bedroom. And slams that bathroom door behind her so hard, whack, that it doesn't even click, it just bounces back open. And this asshole left a light on in the bathroom. So now there's a beam of light entering my dark bedroom. And she's stomping back to her side of the bed. Boom, boom, boom. And instead of just getting back into bed like a regular human being, no, for some reason she turns into Hulk Hogan when she's coming back to bed. I'm coming back to bed, brother. She body slams herself onto the bed. And this little petite woman lands so hard that my entire body bounces up. And then I go, hey, is everything okay? And she goes, oh my God, did I wake you? But we love you, ladies. Crazy. Women are a little crazy on you, you know? That's the problem with the men and women situation is, here's the actual, I've broken it down what the problem is. The problem is that women are always thinking. Always. Their brains are continuously working. They never stop thinking. It doesn't have to be about them or you. They're just thinking about it all the time. Right now, Vicky could be sitting there looking at the stage going, I wonder what that stage is made out of. Just in her head. Just see, she's laughing because that's what she was thinking just now. She was like, I wonder what it is made out of. Is that microphone heavy? What if that's a heavy microphone? They're just always thinking. They're just thinking all the time, even when they're sleeping. That's why women will always wake up. I had a weird dream. I wake up and go, I wish I could remember my fucking dreams. I don't remember my dreams. I'm like, oh my God. You ever had your girlfriend wake up from a dream and she dreamt about you and you did some stuff in her dream? She wakes up mad at you? Hey, baby, don't touch me. What did I do? You know what you did. I woke up. I wish you didn't. So women are always thinking. Their brains are continuously moving. They're always exercising that brain. See, guys have the ability to do something that women can't do. I don't know if you can't do it or if you just choose not to. I don't know if you're afraid your brain will shut off if you do this shit or something. But guys have the ability to sit there for like 15 minutes, stare off into space, and think about nothing. Like, nothing. When I say nothing, I mean there isn't one single thought in our head. Like, if you were to put a camera in our head to see what we were thinking, it would just be a blank screen. At best, a screensaver. That's it, just this. And women can't handle that shit. Because women will always come over to you when you're having your 15 minutes of thoughtless time. And always come over. What are you thinking about? Have you ever noticed how scared we get when you do that? What are you thinking about, son of a... And we tell you what we're thinking about. Nothing. Now, here's the thing. About a month into a relationship, a woman will look at you and go, promise me something. Sure, anything, what? Promise. You'll never lie to me. I promise. And that's the first time we lie to you. It's messed up is when you tell your woman the truth and that's the wrong answer. You tell her the truth and that's not what she wanted to hear. They tell you never lie to me, we tell you the truth and it's not what you want to hear. It doesn't have to be a good truth or a bad truth. It could just be an indifferent truth, but they don't want to hear about it. That's why when they ask you, what are you thinking about? And we go, nothing. We just told you the truth. But that's not what you wanted to hear. Come on, you had to be thinking about something. No, it wasn't. It wasn't nothing. There wasn't anything in my head, nothing. Really? They start accusing you. Why won't you tell me what you're thinking? What do you think, I'm hiding my thoughts? Even if I was, they're my thoughts. If I wanted them to be real, I would have said them. You always do this. Do what? Why won't you tell me what you're thinking about? Because I wasn't thinking about anything. Share with me.
Bunch of randos.
Do you know the lady beside you? Oh, that's, you know the guy beside her? That's your boyfriend, I'm assuming? Sorry? Husband. Oh, okay. And you got a brown, you go, wow, you got a brown guy. Nice, huh? He looks Arab or something. I don't know. Keep an eye on that guy. Where are you from, sir? Oh, you're Indian. Okay, good. So yeah, that's good. That's good. I like what you've done there. How'd you guys meet? You had a problem with your computer? You called? And what happened? How about that magic? Having a good year. Boy, that's Shaquille O'Neal, huh? I don't know why I find this so funny, but what's your name, bro? Sorry? Naresh. Okay. Do you always whisper when you talk, Naresh? So used to being in a library. Naresh. Naresh. And what's your name, sweetheart? Sorry? Margaret. And where are you from, Margaret? Wisconsin. Wow. Really? Hey, when you went American, Naresh, you right in the center of it, just I don't want just white. I want white. I want. She said Wisconsin. The white guy beside her went cracker. It's amazing. How did you meet, Margaret? How'd you meet Naresh? At a rugby match. What? What the f doing at a rugby match? I thought it was field hockey. How do you even find out when there's a rugby match? Where was this rugby match? In Chicago. Oh, and then, and what were you doing there, Naresh? Watching the game. And when did you move to America? Sorry? 6 years ago. From India. From Australia. Oh, okay. Hence why you're watching a rugby match. I get it now. So, see, once you do a little research, you can find out why things are happening the way they're happening. So you were born in Australia? You were born in India, and then you moved to Australia when? 20 years ago. But I don't know how old you are now, so this math doesn't help me. I need to know the N number in order to figure out what's happening in the middle. How old are you now? 38, okay. So you didn't move to Australia. Your parents went, come on, bastard, hello. Get on the plane! Okay, good. And was it love at first sight for you two? Was it love at first sight? Never hesitate, Naresh. When you're with your wife, you have to say, yes, it was, because she went, yes. And he was like, huh, I'm sorry? No, she was cool. How long have you two been married for? I'll ask Margaret so you don't incriminate yourself any further. You've been married for 4 months. Oh, wow. Congrats. Nice. Is the green card final yet, or? Not yet, huh? We'll see if you're still together when that shows up, huh? Protect yourself, Margaret. Protect yourself. Get a kid quickly. Get a kid quickly.
It's okay. That's the thing in Canada. That's what I like about white people in Canada. White people in Canada will say, I'm Canadian. They will just, they won't delve into that they thought they were. In America, it's the worst, because they've actually been American longer than we've been Canadian, but they start clinging on to shit that doesn't even make sense. What are you? You American? Oh, man, I'm a mutt. Oh, I'm part Irish, part German, part Scottish, part Vietnamese. What? How the f*** you get Vietnamese in there? We went there once. You You can't just start naming places you've been to and think that's what you are, you know what I mean? That's what I like about white people in Canada. Are you white? Yeah, I'm Canadian. That's right. You're damn right you are. In the States, it's confusing. You ever go to Miami? Oh my God, we're Canadians. We've all gone to Miami, all right? Every single one of us has family trip decided your dad pulled out the brilliant idea that he wanted to drive to Florida. We've all done that drive one time in our life at least. Because somebody was, my dad, this was probably cheaper, you know, we drive. We will save on airfare. Don't have to worry about luggage. What? Luggage. The f*** is luggage? Those suitcases. And everyone's like, it's only 24 hours, we can do it. You. Everybody ends up driving to Florida and flying back because I'm not doing that drive twice, you know? I was in Miami recently. Miami's awesome. The people are beautiful over there. They look like everybody in this room. Everybody in Miami looks like everybody in this room, except for when they speak, Spanish comes out of their mouth. And not a little bit of Spanish, a whole bunch of Spanish. Like it's to the point where you can literally see your hello enter their head and get translated. You're like, hello, and you see it go, hello equals hola. Reply with hello. You first get to Miami and everybody's speaking Spanish, you feel great about it. Like, hola, and you're like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola. That's all you know, hola. And every day, all day, hola, hola, and you're like, hola, hola, and you're like thinking it's so exotic. And then you start getting frustrated. You know why? Because you don't speak Spanish. And after a while, everyone's like, hola, and you're like, hola, hola, I get it, hola. I just want one person to say hello, for God's sake. I got so frustrated when I was there. I walked into a store. I saw an Indian guy with a turban. I got all excited. I was like, thank God, my people. I walk in, I go, how you doing? He goes, hola. Oh, for sakes. You can't speak Spanish with Indian head motions? ¿Qué pasó? How long had you been married? 2 years. And how long did you date for? What? I like that neither one of them knew. How much? 10 years? So glad you finally committed. And how old are you, buddy? Sorry? 30? So wait, you've been with her since you were 18? Did you think you were never going to get pussy again? Is that... I can't even remember who I was at 18. Oh, my hand. But whatever. And I'm still with it to this day, so... So faithful, this hand. Jesus, you're a giant human being, sir. What are you guys, Game of Thrones extras or some shit? Both of you. Giant white men. This is how it all started. What's your name? Charles? And you? Charles and Jason. Chuck and Jay. You guys friends, or are they just racially profile you two giant white men? Okay, you two big Vitos go to the front. I feel bad for the kid beside you. He's like, fucking. That's your bodyguard. Keep an eye on his elbows. You got him. What do you do, Charles? Business intelligence consultant? Sounds like you made that shit up. The f does that mean? If you need any intelligence consulting about your business, I'm your man. I don't know what that means, sir. Exactly. How's business? Good. A lot of people seeking intelligence.
Nothing personal, but when I look at a guy your size, I don't think, man, that guy's a genius. I think, hey, man, where's a good restaurant around here? That's what I think. Even the Africans say, ooh, cool pele, molungo. You have a wife, a girlfriend, Charles? No, you gotta find one. They're out there. That little guy's not gonna satisfy you, you know what I mean? You're gonna burn through him like it's nobody's business. I can't wake up in the morning. I'm not a morning. I hate those people that are all happy and chipper in the morning. They're like, rise and shine. Shut the f*** up. Isn't it a great day to shut the f*** up? Not a morning person, man. 5 a.m., f*** that. That's an hour and a half before you need to be somewhere. Let me explain how I do things. If I have to be somewhere at 7 a.m., Radar, just fun to say your name. So if I have to be somewhere at 7 a.m., right, I'll set my alarm, and say the drive is 30 minutes now, right? I'll set my alarm for 6 a.m., and then the alarm will go off at 6 a.m., and then I'll hit snooze till 6:05. And then when the alarm goes off again at 6:05, that's when I start trying to make decisions about life. First of all, there's 2 times in your life you should never make decisions. One is at 6:05 in the morning, when you're not awake, and 2, when you're over 40 and you're not awake. Because you don't know this yet because you're 29, but trust me, in 11 years, you're going to be like, that motherfucker was right. After 40, you don't just wake up like all normal. Like I watch my daughter when she wakes up, she's 4, she kicks and stretches and I watch her with envy because you can't do that after 40. You can't wake up and be like, it's going to break. You first have to wake up and assess. I think everything's still here. Because you go to bed fine, you wake up and broke in the middle of the night. Like, I can't just stretch, my ankle will fall off. I don't know what's gonna happen. So 6:05, the alarm goes off again, and I'm like, all right, if I get up now, I can have 2 pieces of toast and some coffee. And then bam, I fall back asleep. And then 6:10, all right, if I get up now, I could have 1 piece of toast and some coffee. And then bam, I fall back asleep. And then 6:15, all right, if I get up now, I can just have some coffee. Then bam, 6:20, all right, I better get up and make this coffee. Bam, 6:25, if I don't finish this coffee, I'm not leaving in 5 minutes. Because men look very different in the morning when we're getting ready. You watch a woman get ready. You live with your woman? You live with her? Yeah? You watch her when she gets ready in the morning and watch when you get ready. When women get ready in the morning, they take a long time, but they're doing things. They're doing their hair, they're doing their makeup, they're picking their clothes, they're taking a shower, they're doing all kinds of things. They may take a long time, but things are happening. You watch a guy get ready in the morning, this is what we look like. And then your woman will walk by and go, you're never gonna get ready just standing around. And I'm like, this is me getting ready. I'm waiting for the coffee to get from here to here. Because I'm not leaving my house without in the morning. It's not an option. It's just, look, if I haven't by 6:29, looks like I'm gonna be late for my departure. Outside, I'm not doing it. It's women, you don't care. Women will be like, oh, I don't care if I'll next month. They don't care, because women, you don't enough in the first place. I don't know how you do it, but maybe that's why you're so full of shit. I don't know, but they're... But I cannot. It's not like, oh, if I don't know when I get there. No, it's either here or I'm not leaving. My Filipino friend's mom used to like have conversations. You ever have people try and relate to you, but they don't really know how to relate to you? I'd go to my friend's house when I was a kid, and I'd be waiting for him, and his mom would have conversations with me about rice. I guess that was the common ground between Filipinos and Indians as a child. So, Ras, does your mom cook rice? Yes, she does.
What does she use? What kind of rice does she use?
Well, I don't know. It's white.
No, I know it's white, but there's different styles of rice. You know, they have, the patna, the little patnas. They're little fat rice. They're little tabachoy, little patna rice. Then they have the good one. You know, the basmati, the basmati. How do you say it? You're Bombay. How do you say it? It's your people have come up with this name. I don't know.
You mean basmati?
Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the good one. It's very flavorful and everything. It's.
What happened was I was doing shows in Dubai, and which, by the way, Dubai is an incredible country too. It's an Arab country, and they have. I don't know if you're familiar with the demographic over there, but it's like 52% of the population in Dubai is Indian. And I'm like, I get there, and I'm like, what is going on here? What are my people doing here? You go to Dubai, and everywhere you go, it's Indians and Filipinos. See? Those are the Filipinos.
Putangina, we're here, buddy. Show them what you got. Do it again, Bombay. Do it again.
I don't know what it is. Wherever you go around the world, there's Indians and Filipinos always together. You go to Dubai, Indians and Filipinos. You go to Singapore, Indians and Filipinos. Hong Kong, Indians and Filipinos. What are we calling each other?
So, have you heard of any good job opportunities? Well, we hear there's some jobs coming up in Dubai, and maybe we can go there and do some disco dancing or something, huh?
Is that your brother beside you, Ender? Just a random brown guy? You don't know each other? Are they racially profiling the front row? Listen, we got two chubby brown guys with glasses. Where should we put them? They're probably related. Put them beside each other. They look related. I'm Indian and they look related. And what's your name? Sunil. And how old are you, Sunil? 40. This is what you're going to look like at 45. Is that your wife with you, Sunil? Hello, wife. What's your background, wife? Italian and Greek. Wow. There's a lot of food in one house. And you guys have any babies? Nice. 2. What do you got? Boy and a girl. How old? Not you two, the kids. Which one's the girl? And don't say the one without the penis. I mean, 5. The girl is 5 and the boy is 3.5. Nice. Congrats. What'd you name them?
Sophia and Jay.
Sophia and Jay. Jay was his compromise for some sort of Indian-sounding name. Is it short for J-Esh or some shit? J-Ram? That's a name. Why'd you do that to the kid? I might as well just call him CD-Ram if you're going to do that. You know what I mean? Sophia, that's a pretty name. That's what guys do when we have daughters. We want to give them pretty names, you know. My daughter's name is Christiana. Christiana. Crystiana. Christiana. I wanted to give her a pretty name just in case she ended up, you know. That's the thing, you give your daughter a pretty name in case they grow up to not be, you know, as good looking as they could have been, you know? So at least they got this pretty name to fall back on, you know? I did that to my daughter, Christiana, in case she ended up looking like me when she got older. I wanted her to have a shot at life. So, but it's backfiring on me now because she's 7.5 and she's very pretty. And she's only going to grow up to be a really beautiful woman. Now she's going to be a beautiful woman with a beautiful name. And I'm like, I knew I should have named her Mildred. I knew it. No guy ever brags about a chick named Mildred, you know? Yo, you want to see these pics Mildred just sent me? No, I'm good, dog. Thanks, that's good. Yeah. It's not even like a sexy way from Millie. Like, you want to see Millie? No. Oh, Millie, oh, Millie, Millie, oh, Millie. I'm going to let out a secret about Indian people for all the people here or all the people watching, whoever, wherever you are. If you're not Indian, this is a message to you on behalf of all Indian people. Hope my brown people don't get upset that I'm letting out our secret. But just so you guys know, Indian people are fully aware of what their accent sounds like. We don't actually need you we know exactly what it sounds like. We know it's not the coolest accent in the world, you know? You're never gonna see two Indian guys in a club standing around going, hey man, aren't we cool? Don't we sound really hip? We are going to meet all the bitches tonight. I'm pimping. You know, it's not gonna happen, you know? We know what it sounds like, you know? And don't think for 1 minute that we don't know that you're mocking us when we're not around. It's an accent. We're not deaf. Don't think when we walk into Home Depot and go, hello, I'm looking for paint. Yeah, it's right down that aisle over there, sir. Hey, Jim, did you hear that guy? He's looking for paint. 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 Hey, let's go have a cigarette and talk like this for half an hour. We know you're doing it, you bastards. But Indian people know what their accent's good for and what it's not good for. We know its limitations. You know what I mean? We know it's not good for getting laid. It's not gonna help you. Hello, baby. Nothing's gonna happen for you. But you know what the Indian accent is good for? Cutting tension. You got a tense situation, pop in the Indian accent. Tension's gone. Picture a serious courtroom drama. Your Honor, my client would like to plead guilty. Tension's gone. But white people, let me talk to you for a minute. White Canadian people, especially. Canadian white people, when I say Canadian, I mean you're Canadian, your parents are Canadian, your grandparents are Canadian, you're really Canadian. Canadian white people, you have an accent. And they're completely oblivious to it. You do? I don't know if you're aware of it, sir. You may not have it, you look like a rich Canadian white guy. I don't know, you know what I mean? You're a minority. But Canadian people have an accent. And it's funny when you watch white Canadian people talk, especially white Canadian guys, they have this funny-ass way of talking. They talk, the way they speak, they make everything sound like it's the most matter-of-fact thing you've ever heard in your life. And when they talk to you, it looks like they can't control their head. It looks like they're part bobblehead when they say stuff to you. Because they'll come up to you and they'll go, Jesus Christ. Did you get a load of the jugs on that one? Oh yeah, oh yeah. They do, it's funny to watch. And white people are sitting there going, no, we don't have an accent, what are you talking about? I can prove to you, white folks, that you have an accent. It's a pretty bold statement for a brown man. But I can prove to you. White people, when you swear, you sound like donkeys. You do, because you'll say stuff like, fuck off. Bullshit. Oh, oh. You talk funny, man. It's okay. What's your name?
Priyan.
What?
Priyan.
Priyan. Why do you say it like a? Why do you gotta be like I'm Korean?
Korean.
Relax. It's not that serious, dude. It's
Korean.
Are you Indian there? Prion. Have you gone back at all? I was there 2 years ago. I was in Bombay, and I was there. It's not a. We're not going. I'm just telling you I was there. It's not. Bombay wasn't the key word for you to win a prize. It was really the place I was at. I was in Bombay. Here's the trippy part. I was in Bombay 2 years ago, and I was there 1 month before the terror attacks happened. Remember the terror attacks that happened in 2008? Do you know about those, black guy? Not terror attacks, but the ones that happened to my people. Do you know about that? You don't really? You don't? He's like, what happened? You were in Senegal and they don't have news over there? Here's what seriously, there was a terror attack in India. It's not like 9/11. Here's the thing. 9/11 happened, it lasted 20 minutes. This terror attacks in India, 3 days. Only in India could that happen. It could end up like a cricket match. 3 days. It's like, we shall continue this terror tomorrow. But the terrorists have been with India for a long time. They have. They've been, well before 9/11 ever happened, the terrorists have been with India. And here's the messed up part. They keep hitting India, and India doesn't do back to anybody. It's like the terrorists hit us and we go, stop it. Don't do it, man. Put the pants on, I said stop. A statue. And those are pretty crazy terror attacks that happened in 2008. They were pretty nuts. Personally, not the worst ones that happened in Bombay. The worst terror attacks, in my personal opinion, happened in 2006. And I'm not basing it off destruction or how many people they killed, which was pretty crazy all on its own, but I'm basing it simply off of the date in which they chose to attack. You know, India got attacked on July 11th. We got hit on 7/11. It's almost like the terrorists had a sense of humor that day, you know? Should we get them on the 10th or the 12th? The 11th. The comedy practically writes itself. Where are you from? You're from France. Oh, okay. What are you doing at a comedy show? I'm just with you. Je suis et tout. I don't know if that made any sense, but I think I just said I'm f***ing you, which is all bad. What's your name? Sorry? Some people call you J-Lo? Yeah, I'm not one of those people. What is your name? Jean-Louis? Jean-Louis. Je m'appelle Jean-Louis. What do you do out here? Why do people out here just... I bet you if I asked a normal Indonesian person, I'd get the answers like that. But everybody else... What do you do, Jean? Business. Of course you do business. What kind of business? And don't say none of your. What's your business? Producing scotch? Starch or scotch? Those are two very different things.
The beverage or the spray? What is it? You produce what? Starch. Starch. You mean for ironing clothes? Or are you talking about pasta and rice? Those are also starches. You produce starch? What a fucking weird job. How do you even get in that line of work? I can't get enough potatoes. You love starch. I know. How you doing, buddy? You good? Are you Indonesian? What, half? What's the other half? What, Italian? What the Wow, somebody's mom's a flight attendant. Who's Italian? Your dad? Your mom. Nice. And how did she meet your dad?
My dad was working for the Navy.
Your dad was working for the Navy, the Indonesian Navy, yeah. And then he went to Italy and...
I like Ireland. You know, here's the thing, in America, everybody claims to be Irish. Every white person in America says they're Irish. I was in Boston. If you ever go to Boston, it'll freak you out. Everybody in Boston thinks they're Irish. I'm there, I'm like, what are you, man? He goes, Irish. I go, oh, cool, what part? Boston. I forgot about that bridge they built, yeah. Your parents from Ireland? Nah, Boston. Grandparents, Boston. Great-grandparents, Boston. When the f*** were you Irish? They always claim to be Irish, but they're not Irish. And I've been to Ireland about 13 times. If you haven't gone, I don't know why you haven't gone. It's right there. You can jump on EasyJet for like 10 pounds and fly to Ireland. Brown people, you need to go to Ireland because we're exotic over there. The Irish hate it when Americans go back there and tell them they're Irish. That's my favorite thing to watch. How you doing? I'm Irish. You're not f***ing Irish. You're a That's what I love about this part of the world. You can say the word, nobody gets upset. It's true that you guys say it like it's, hello, you. How are you? Oh, you haven't seen you in a long time. What are you up to, you fucking twat? You can't say in America. Everybody gets really freaked out by the word. I don't know, you guys say it so casual. I like the way the Irish say it the best, you know. In America, they get upset. I can understand when they get upset about with the word in America because of our accent over there. We pronounce it with a hard k and an unt. It sounds mean and aggressive, you know. It doesn't sound like the soft, delicious thing that it is, you know. It sounds like a really big rock being thrown into the middle of a lake, doesn't it? Cunt? Like that same cunt? But when the Irish say it, it sounds nice. Look at you, you're a Doesn't cunt sound nice? Don't you want to be a cunt? I want to be a cunt. Who's the little cunty cunty? Who's the little cunty cunty? When my parents moved to Canada in '65, I don't know how thick my dad's Indian accent was, but it never got thinner. My dad had the ability to make everything sound Indian. When I say everything, never mind words. Any immigrant could words. My dad would up sounds. Regular sounds. He would make them sound Indian. One time my dad's car broke down. He called me and goes, son, the car has broken down. I go, what happened? I don't know. Well, what were you doing? Obviously, I was driving. Then, I was not driving.
I go, but what's wrong with your car? If I knew that, I'd be a mechanic. What the f is a mechanic? The bastard that fixes the car. You mean mechanic? Don't be stupid, there's no K in it. I knew how to wind my dad up, right? So I'd be like, well, what were you doing? Like, right before your car broke down? I was making the turn. You were making the turn? Do we live in a city with just one turn? What do you mean you were making the turn? I was making the turn. So you were out there creating turns? I never created the turn was there, I was making it. So the turn was already made. It was not made because I had not made it yet. So you were actually making, the turn was made, I was remaking it. So you remade it. Don't you bastard, dude! You bastard bitch! You ever want to get an Indian upset? Tell them they did something illegal. Dad, was this legal? Of course it was legal! It was totally legal! I was at an intersection. I put on my indicator. Did your indicator work? Of course it was working. It was working just fine. And this is where my dad screws up the sound. It was working just fine. Ta-ta, 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 ta-ta. What the f*** is that noise? That's the indicator. Ta-ta, 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 ta-ta. Why does your indicator have an accent? You know it's not an indicator. Shouldn't it be going... That's what it's doing. What are you hearing? Ta-ta, 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 ta-ta. All right, then what happened? Then I proceeded to make the turn. Suddenly, the engine went... Gada, 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 gada. Wait a second. Your engine went gada, 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 gada. So you're telling me that your indicator went ta-ta, 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 and then your engine went gada, 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 gada. Right. Dad, your car is an illegal immigrant.
That's a little boy right there. How old are you, buddy? How old? 18? Shut the f*** up. Your balls haven't even dropped yet. There's no way you're 18. 18. 18. Is that the age you're supposed to be? I mean, in here, I mean, you're 18. Does your body know about it? You look like you're 9. Who are you with tonight? Your parents, okay. So mom and dad, is he really 18? What the f*** happened? Is he okay? Man, what's your name? Sheil? Wow. It's amazing, Sheil. And does he always look like a child? Like when he was born, was he just a sperm or something? Was he... The doctor, congratulations, it's a boy. $18, bro. You look younger. Did we get a shot of him already? Because he looks... Look at that. Hey, you don't even have your first mustache yet. That's an Indian right up... All the girls in here have them already, and you don't. You got a girlfriend? You don't want to say because your parents are right there? Have you been giving them the Sheil meal? $18, bro, that's crazy. Dad, what's your name? What? Sanji? Or Sanjit? Or Sanju? Or Sanjot? Which Sanj is it? The right one. And what about the left one? He hasn't got the right or the left yet. They're still just stuck up there. And who's that guy beside you? Do you know him? No, he's just... And that poor guy's 13 beside you. That's unfortunate. Who did you come with tonight? That's the best Indian answer ever. Then what? Came by yourself, and you know why? You don't give a... What's your name? Puneet. How old are you, Puneet? 40. Okay, well, you look good for 40. He looks childish for 18. And how old are you, Dad? 50. So you're my age, and you've got a child that looks like a child. Is he your only child? Yeah, because you were like, I can't do this twice. I mean, maybe you have a 9-year-old who's in a petri dish somewhere. I don't know. Maybe just